Okay, today, so I'm just going to show off my sleep system I have for this trip. Up top here, we have the Nemo Switchback Insulated Pad. So far, the trips I've used it on, it's extremely comfortable. And the reason I went with a pad instead of like a blow up mattress is that it would not have the possibility of popping. And so far, it's been really good. All the trips I've been using it in, lowest weather temperature I've used it in was like around 15 degrees at night, and yeah, I thought it was really warm. And for the tent, I'm using the Durstan X Mid 2. Pretty lightweight. I think it's around 2 kilograms, which is like I think a little bit under like a pound and a half or so. Um, and what's cool about that tent is that there is no poles in it. It just uses um, two trekking poles to hold it up, and I have two just real cheap Black Diamond trekking poles. And for my tent, or for my sleeping bag, I have a Mountain Hardwear Bishop Pass W, or wide. It's a 0 degree sleeping bag. I've been using it a couple times so far, and it's been really good. One thing I wanted to add with the sleeping system was I picked up these stakes off of Amazon, real cheap. The stakes that came with the Durstand, I found that were kind of flimsy, and I snapped a couple. So I couldn't find them. I pitched my tent at night, so I tried to go with something. I just found the cheapest tent stakes on Amazon, and I kind of tried something with colors, so like at night it'd be easier to not lose them. So yeah. So this is some of the gear I'm going to test out on this trip to start battle some of the elements. Ireland has been known to be extremely rainy, and I'm going into late January, so that's even more time, some of their wettest time of the year. To battle that, first I have a pair of waterproof socks from Randy Sand. I've been testing these out a little bit, and they're not the warmest, but they have definitely keep my feet dry. That's something I have noticed. In the middle here, we have a pair of Gogolite rain pants. Pretty light, and they do have vents on the side, as you can see right there. So far, I've been really happy with the performance the few times I have been using them. So I'm really too excited to see how they handle in this climate. Over here, we have a Patagonia rain jacket. This is one of their more common rain jackets. And what I really like is that there's like a vent in the back for the head, and for the armpits, there's always vents. Another cool feature is they have like a little cinch, so you can really kind of bring it right down to your hips so water can't run down. Top it off, we have a Pod Sax, not a pack liner, but it goes over your pack just in case there's any rain. It doesn't go directly on the pack. So I haven't been able to test this out yet, but I just kind of picked it up. So I'm really excited to use it. So here's some food for the trip. When I get into Ireland, I'm going to pick up some more snacks and other little items. But I went with a bunch of Mountain House meals just for the ease of it. And I opted to go stoveless for this trip because I am flying international, and to carry a stove and then go and find gas canisters kind of seemed a little daunting and kind of adding a little too much to the trip for the first couple days. So I opted to go stoveless, and that might kind of seem, I don't know, not the best choice, but I have eaten a lot of these meals cold before, and it's not that bad. I mean, it's not the most enjoyable experience, but whatever gets the job done. Okay, so for base layer, I went with 32 heat long johns. Then it also came with the long sleeve thermals. I haven't really tested those out too much. I've worn them to work a few times in some cold days, and I thought they were really good. Same thing with the Wrangler underwear, and then I got two pairs of wool socks. Hopefully I'll be using these during nighttime to kind of keep my feet warm. Some other items I wanted to really mention were first aid kit, hand wipes. I brought 3 portable chargers. And this was a big one for me. I really picked up 2 extra ones. I already had the Bonsai one. You never know like what the possible situation might be. So just in case something happens or my phone dies and now I'm stuck here out, I need something to charge. I'd rather have 3 of them. You know, God forbid something happens. A comb for my hair, and I got a Duracell headlamp with Duracell flashlight. Both are 100 lumens, and then a real cheap Ozark Trail headlight. That's another thing, like light is so important, and I'm hiking in the winter time, so I figured I might as well have an extra light source, you know, just in case one of them fails. I have 2 other backups. And just a cheap pair of Walmart gloves. These are Wells Lamont. I really wouldn't recommend them. If you could find better gloves, I would go with those. These aren't really that warm. They're not water resistant, but it's what I had. And to end with, I have a 50-liter My Trail Company backpack. This is a discontinued company my father gifted to me. I think this is the same company that makes made the Gilite Jam. And so far, I've used it on a few camping trips, and a few like 30-40 mile trails. And I gotta say, these straps, the way he designed it, are extremely comfortable. A bunch of ways you can adjust on the bottom, and then the belt part as well. Super comfortable. The support in this is next to none, and it actually is pretty roomy on the inside. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a lot of space in here, and the backboard super forms to your back, and I've been really enjoying it.